Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup too. Well, he's one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
It does not matter how he accomplishes it. All he wants to do is be on his feet and at range, hitting you with a beautiful jab, staying away from the grappling exchanges. You don't accomplish all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land all these beautiful, diverse kicks, spinning back kick, jumping high kick, so many things he possesses that he would try to use tonight this fight.
Yeah, if this turns into a kickboxing match tonight, most people believe, yeah, his opponent is in a world of trouble. All right, now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. Eduardo is 6 years his senior. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 28 wins, 12 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Johnny Eduardo. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 16 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Chesterton, Indiana, Eddie Wineland! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here. All right, so here we go with the start of round 1. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
Straight right hand, no good.
Big. Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got to very bad. He's in trouble. He's getting lit up.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. And both guys really throwing with authority. Wineland gets caught without punching. He wise to get those hands up.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down, though.
Oh! Big left hook coming. It's blocked.
Big kick. Yeah, he fixed it all up.
Wineland gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. He's got a serious weight punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knock. Man. Look at him.
Oh, big left hook there. And he comes through with a big knee.
He hurt him.
Whoa! Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands close to the head.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
We approach the 1-minute mark in the first round. Well, not good body body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is the opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound techniques. Now the guy's got arm bars, attacking it on him.
All right, so a big knockdown in that last round, DC. We'll show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over. But the night will go on. The dance continues. Will this be the final dance?
Eduardo gets caught with that punch. Weidman's kick to the body is blocked.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly...
Whoa! He's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out.
That one is starting to end the fight.
Yep. Oh, good job defensively to block the strike there by Eduardo. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Right punches there. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times...
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, no.
Oh! Back to the feet.
This is a great fight.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land anywhere.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Eduardo. Pretty significant wealth to the left side.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
All right, so he
He
can...
didn't like that left hand. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Goes in and secures the takedown. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Close guard. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, round three coming up next. All right, that's the end of the round, and you see the cut on the cheek. That thing is getting downright nasty. It is getting worse here by the minute. And you got to wonder, to what extent does that impact him moving forward here in this fight? You at least have to ask the question. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Oh, that'll ring your bell. Head kick. Oh, straight right.
Boom! Big jab.
Body kick now by Eddie Wan.
Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Nice punch there by Johnny Eduardo. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Eduardo's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs as well.
He's broken. He's hurt bad.
Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time. Oh, here comes the kick. That one blocked by Johnny Eduardo. Well, as my favorite rap group Onyx would say, stick and move, right? Beautiful slip off the center line.
Yeah, what a great job of moving his head. It doesn't take much to avoid it. Oh, he got the hook there, too.
Whoa! Back to the feet. Oh! Just misses there with the left. He's out!
He's done. He's done. Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent totally saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 3 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Eddie Wyman.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right?
Yeah.
But you knock out a man in a cage fight, I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight, he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.
And coming up next, it's a UFC flyweight division matchup. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arm.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses.
Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arm.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. All right, here he is, for my money, might be the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. Smolka is 1 year his senior. He is 3 inches taller. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 9 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting at a Kapolei, Hawaii, Louis de la Samurai Smolka. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 24 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Alex Perez! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready? You ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Remaining active here in his pursuit of the submission. Another attempt here. Oh, we're getting a finish here. Getting tighter. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Look at the turtle in that kick.
Nice slip to avoid the left. Unable to connect with the right. And they separate. Smolka's strike attempt there is
What a
blocked.
wrestler. That was an amazing takedown.
All right, so he's got his head here looking to set up the guillotine choke now.
He's attacking guillotine. There it is.
Oh, what a beautiful counter to the guillotine there. Gets side mount, and now maybe the Von Flue choke will be there. Oven St. Preux has got to like that transition there. Brilliant submission defense there. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking for?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
Oh, a huge block there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Smolka gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You gotta do better defensively. Oh, he lands a huge kick here. Vicious combo there. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe. But
whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, nice job using this. Nicely done. 3 minutes to go in round 2. Able to land the single ground strike there. Looks like maybe he's trying to get an arm underneath the chin.
He's side to side, trying to get a bulldog choke. Oh, nice. You don't see this very often. Most times it happens at a family barbecue. The only time we've seen it in the octagon is Robbie Lawler versus Ben Askren.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by the Hawaiian Smoke. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes.
And both guys really throwing with authority. 30 seconds to go in the round. Got the single collar tie. Takedown attempt late, and it's good.
Down into his mouth.
Stop.
This is it, last round. You're losing. Listen to me, you're losing. You gotta go out there and use your striking. You gotta put together some...
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risks. What a fantastic round.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Oh, how about that? He lands a huge kick. Smolka gets touched by that kick there. And now he lands a combination.
An uppercut leader.
Oh, straight right. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. And he landed the right hand there. Oh!
He got him.
Back and forth we go. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood in the water, going right back at that cut.
Absolutely. The opponent has a lot of scar tissue around the eyes. He was able to cut it open, and now he's just touching it over and over again.
Smolka's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to... Wow!
Visibly limping here. And once again, looking for that hot...
What a fantastic wrestler. Great takedown.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now, the ground and pound starts.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Whoa! Smolka really pouring it on. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Luis de la Samurai Smolka.
All right, so there. All right, should be interesting to see how it goes for him here tonight. This is a high-level wrestler of the highest order. No questioning the cardio. He's got a big fight in front of him here tonight.
Every time he steps foot into the octagon, he does one thing, and that's embrace the grind. He gets right in your face. He pushes forward. He gets to the clinch. Loves the single leg takedown. If he can grab your leg, it's like getting caught in a vice grip, getting grabbed by a crocodile. He is going to finish it. He starts to run his feet immediately. When he can get you moving, he is always looking to advance from position 1 to position 2 to eventually finishing that great single leg that he possesses.
And when he closes the distance, best of luck trying to buck this guy off of you. He does pummel drills in his sleep. Big fight for him here tonight. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at A+ level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. 3 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 32 wins, 15 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA, Tim, the Dirty Bird, Means. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 11 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, Neil Magny. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata.
You ready? You ready? Fight.
Well, happy 4th of July to everybody out there watching us tonight. As usual, the UFC has stacked the deck here during International Fight Week. Are you much of a firework guy?
I'm a big-time fireworks guy, but they're illegal. No fireworks in California, so it's great to be here in Vegas where we can light some fireworks after we watch some great fights.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block.
Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
And they separate. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this Kevin. Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, and he gets tagged. Nice combination there, and might not be a bad idea for the opposition to just tweak that head off the center.
He was landing one before. Now he's throwing everything in combination, and they're all landing.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Under 3 minutes now to go in round one. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's attacking armbar now.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. Nicely done. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
Man, it's his time to get shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, DC is back from the concession stand as we
Popcorn in
get
hand.
our next round underway, and you had to like what you saw in terms of the volume and the efficiency on the feet in that previous round.
Oh, he did a great job of just being active, really setting down on those right hands, showing that it was not only going to be striking, but a lot of significant strikes landed over the course of that round.
Side control now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
3 minutes and change to go in round two. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Back to the feet now. That knee might have landed there.
And now he's secured back position.
Takedown defense holds up. Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
90 seconds now to go in the round. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Means his lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to attacking here.
Gotta be careful, arm bar. He should be defending right now. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
This guy down and keep changing up the strikes.
Final round, you ready?
Third round underway. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
Big kick land.
Means his kick attempt. That one was blocked. Oh, collar tie.
Right hand punch to the clinch. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this? Oh, that was a big takedown. Is this the one that's gonna break him?
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts. Oh, nice.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now.
Big head kick land.
Big head kick. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
And he's out. Means his lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
He might get a finish here.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Let's go.
All right, we have reached the final minute of the fight. 1 minute remains in the fight. Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way. Now he'll try to start attacking a rear naked choke from the top position. He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
Getting tighter. And there it is!
He got him! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
And to get the submission that late in the fight is most impressive because you're dealing with sweat and blood and fatigue and a lot of different elements that play out over a 15 or 25-minute fight, but his technique didn't suffer, right? A lot of fighters, when they get fatigued, maybe the technique suffers a little bit. Not the case with this fighter here tonight. Locked it in and forced his opponent out of the fight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 50 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission, Jim the Dirty Bird Means.
All right, so well, it's always exciting when you have such a high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. This man has been a master of the submission in the UFC, and even though a lot of people know what's coming, more often than not, they're unable to stop.
Because the knowledge of the Jiu-Jitsu game is truly something that it's hard to replicate when a guy is as good as he is. I mean, he will jump for a triangle. He will jump for an armbar. And as you slam him to the ground, he starts to understand, okay, I'm right where I need you right now. This is when the game starts for him. If he doesn't secure that submission, he gets you where he needs you to be in order to start to really make you drown. It's like going in deep water and get pulled down over and over again because every time you think, if I do this, it'll make it better, it just makes it worse.
And best of luck trying to find a training partner to simulate this guy in the gym.
It can't happen, and it won't happen.
Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Brown is 3 years his senior. The rest of the numbers are nearly identical. All right, now with the official introductions, we go inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 20 wins, 11 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Vila Velha, Espírito Santo, Brazil, Eric Silva! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 19 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado,
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
They touch him up, and we are underway. All right, so here we go with round one. The tension is palpable. On one side, we've got one of the well-rounded fighters in this division taking on a true submission specialist.
Yeah, he's taking on a true submission specialist. And when you talk about submission specialists, nobody matches up to this guy. He is that good at getting you to the ground and choking you out.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Massive knee to the body land.
Oh, that's a good strike there by Brown. They clinch here early, no surprise. There he goes, moves to his back. Oh, he engages in the single collar tie. So both guys landing at will here. Good action early.
He gets to a spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees slide.
Ooh, uppercut. And he comes through with a big knee. Lands again.
Came of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Offensive fight, nice job to block the shot there. Brown, and trying to further expose what surfaced tonight as an obvious weakness. Just misses with the straight right. Oh, collar tie.
Good punch land.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Whoa!
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get
And
him.
now he lands a combination.
Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm going to do this to anybody, it's Eddie.
He's having his way with him here. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Silva gets back up. No surprise there.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land beautiful punches to the head.
Good combination.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Oh, and there he goes working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice.
Whoa! Knee to the body. 15 seconds to go. And now he's got that tie punch. Well, we know knees to be some of the most destructive strikes in MMA, and he's got that part of his game going tonight.
He has got the knees going. He's throwing them in bunches.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Deep breath. Good. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round two. Silva gets caught with that punch. Single collar tie now.
Grab the back of the head, pull it forward on the head, and then land those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on those.
Brown gets tagged again.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Right on the button. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
High cross, baby. High cross.
Nice leg kick.
That uppercut landed.
mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Right hand punches the clinch.
Silva gets caught by the elbow. And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got it in the corner hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Ah, that jab hurt him.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Oh, nice punch there by Brown. Brown closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, big wow.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Effective jab there. Oh! Huge right hand!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press.
Oh, big knee! Holding on to him here, not really doing too much. Whoa! Oh, big left hook there. That'll do it!
He got him! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched it.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer to wrap it with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 18 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, SILVA!
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.